What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the Stocks with Mike and Tom show. We have a lot to talk about today. The market actually had a pretty good day, and there was a lot that happened. So in today's video, we're going to cover the major news and some great plays for tomorrow. So make sure you guys stick around to the end and let us know what stocks you are watching in the comments down below, and we'll probably take a look at them tomorrow. But with that being said, Tom, I know we had a crazy day today. What happened?
Yeah, we actually had some awesome stuff come out of China with AMD, and apparently they're going to be equipping Tesla Model Ys in China with the new AMD CPUs, which is amazing. AMD has had some great advancements over the past couple of years, especially this year. Their stock has been on fire, honestly, making some crazy new highs. And this partnership with Tesla is going to be awesome. So Tesla's going to be pretty much using their AMD chips. And Tom's Hardware reports that over the past several years, Tesla has worked with all three major semiconductor manufacturers, including NVIDIA, Intel, and AMD. Apparently, they originally used NVIDIA's SoCs and then switched to Intel Atoms. And then now they're going to be using the AMD Ryzen. So it sounds pretty awesome. Apparently, it's only in China right now, but people are talking about that you might be able to even play video games on your Tesla screen. Apparently, you can hook up Steam to it, and you're going to be able to play some games maybe. So it sounds pretty cool, to be honest. And, AMD had a very great day, closing up 4.5%. They just continue to make new highs, and they're getting pretty close to a new one here.
You know it. With all of the great news we saw over like the past couple months, like whether it's crypto news, metaverse news, or anything else, these chip stocks have just been exploding. AMD, NVIDIA, Intel, Qualcomm, you name it. Most of them are probably exploding. And I feel like for AMD specifically, what better news can you ask for, besides Tesla? Like that's awesome news, and their stock's exploding.
Yeah, it really is. And, they just actually got rid of the Intel CPUs, and it seems like we've been seeing that happen quite a bit. AMD's been really taking over the CPU market, and they've been making some awesome advancements. I know that their CPUs are getting pretty fast, and obviously they make some pretty powerful ones. So it's pretty cool to see. And in the end, the thing that's interesting for me is that it's only in China right now, and that might be because of some obviously importing restrictions, and they make a lot of AMD stuff over there. So of course, obviously it'll be easier there first, but hopefully we can see that come here, and hopefully the advancements are pretty cool. I think it'll be nice, but let's go see how it actually helped Tesla. And Tesla ended up, up 5% with this news. And, it seems like a lot of stocks did very well today, Mike. We had Tesla up, NVIDIA up, AMD up. It was just an awesome day for tech, and honestly, just an awesome day for the market in general.
Sounds good. So one more thing with AMD, it's awesome to see this great movement, but what are the next levels to watch out for?
Yeah, I would say that intraday, I'm seeing a pretty big support here right at $160. We definitely touched that multiple times throughout the day today. So definitely watch for that as being a pretty good support. But we honestly just broke out to a new high, hitting 162.51. If I go to the 180-day 1 hour chart, you can see we just broke that previous high there right around 162 even. So I would say with the way we're breaking out here, it's going to be hard to find a resistance at the top, but I would maybe target 165 or somewhere up there like that. But in the end, it's very hard because we're making new highs, and it's going to be more of a momentum play and just gauging how we're moving in the morning.
Sounds good. So awesome stuff there. And what else do we have going on in the market?
Yeah, as the market did great, like I said, Biden actually came out today, and we had some awesome news coming from him. Actually, there was two great things. So he came out and said that he doesn't expect more travel restrictions or lockdowns as the Omicron variant keeps spreading. So that's great. Obviously, we've heard things maybe where other countries like Germany and different countries like that might start going into lockdown again. And obviously, that's great that Biden says that he doesn't expect that now. And we can see that the QQQ and the SPY did pretty well today, rocketing up. Even the Dow futures did pretty good. So in general, this helped the market. And then he also said that he's going to direct the FDA to use the fastest process available to clear COVID vaccines targeting the variant. So that's good. So hopefully in the end, some of these vaccine companies can come out with one pretty fast. I know Moderna's had some pretty good news, Mike, and they're up 11% today, honestly, with a pretty good turnaround here.
Yeah, they've just been exploding. So across the board, the market had a pretty good day, but don't like keep your guard up because if we look back throughout history, like when we do see the market go through like major downturns, it's not like it just like every single day is red. There's actually normally quite a few green days sprinkled in that mix, you can say. So overall, it's good to see this upwards movement, but keep your guard up. Maybe have some hedges in place, and just be careful because there's a lot going on. One in the market, but just like a lot, there's like a lot of world news going on right now.
Yeah, there is. And with him saying that he doesn't expect more travel restrictions, there could still be bad news coming out about the variant. Just because we're not restricting travel doesn't mean cases aren't going to spread and stuff. So definitely keep your guard up. I'm with you, Mike. I think that this might be a little bit of a dead cat bounce right here. So definitely watch it over the next few weeks. I think that if we start to see a bad drop, maybe back below 460, that might indicate that we're back on the downtrend.
Sounds good. So let's get right into the momentum plays for tomorrow. With the first momentum play, we have AMD to the upside.
Yeah, go ahead and make AMD break out above 162.50, which was pretty much the high of day today. If they break that in pre-market, then make them break out above 163. But this news with Tesla should be pretty good.
Sounds great. And then we have BABA to the downside.
Yeah, Baba, go ahead and make them fall below $130 even. And these China stocks are getting hit pretty hard.
All right. And then we have Redfin also to the downside.
Yeah, go ahead and make them break $40 even right there at that support.
All right, so we are watching AMD for a potential day trade to the upside tomorrow, only if it breaks above the level Tom listed. And we are watching BABA and Redfin for potential day trades to the downside tomorrow, only if they break below the levels Tom listed. So definitely keep these three stocks on your radar. And then we definitely want to shout out our member of the day today, which is Dastin. So huge shout out, Dastin. Thanks for being a great and active member of the Stocked Up Discord. We really appreciate you being in the chat. If you want to join the Stocked Up Discord, it's completely free. The link will be in the description down below. Just say like free Stocked Up Discord chat. And if you want to get premium options plays every single day, like this bot play here, we can see that the hybrid bot called out the PG 149 strike calls at $105 each, and they ran all the way up to $140 each. So if you are an options trader, definitely check out the first link in the description and the comments down below. We have a coupon running. You can have access to this bot every single day. It calls out day trades. We also have swing trades in the works, and it's a great community. You can cancel at any time, and the bot has done a pretty dang good job. Of course, not every single play explodes, but it has been on a pretty nice win streak, and like the average play pops for like 29.4%. So definitely check it out. It'll be that first link in the description down below. Let's get right into the comments from the previous video. With the first comment, we have AR7 saying, what do you think of Roblox for the next week? RBLX, it's been consolidating quite a bit. I'm not specifically bullish or bearish on it. I feel like it's like, I feel like it's kind of overextended and there isn't like any major news with it right now, and at the same time it doesn't have the hype that it had like a couple weeks ago, so for that reason I'm just neutral on it.
Yeah, I would say I'm more of neutral on it as well. It is honestly right at resistance though, so it could maybe be a pretty good momentum play. It had a good day today and it's been moving good with all that metaverse news. So maybe if it's able to break above some of these candles, kind of like how we're seeing here, right at like 131, if we can break out above that, it might be pretty good.
True that. So definitely keep it on your watch list. And then we have Corbin saying, happy holidays, gentlemen. I'm watching gold. There we go. So gold has been all over the place lately. I definitely like it for the long term, and I'm hoping that it holds this support, like the recent support levels. If we look at GLD, one of the major support levels I'm watching is right around like 166.
Yeah, definitely. That's going to be pretty key here over the next few days. And I'll be honest, if the market starts going back down, gold might start to pop back up. We've seen it happen before. And if these inflation numbers keep going bad, hopefully gold starts to go up over the next few months. And honestly, looking at gold on the max daily chart, it's been consolidating in here for a long time around 160 to 170. So hopefully we see a breakout eventually.
Here we go. And then we have Hunter mentioning Peloton and Zoom. I really like both of these plays for the long term right now, especially for shares. Tom, I know we talked about Peloton a lot on the live stream this morning, and I feel like this one is at a pretty good level.
Yeah, I do too. And they're honestly right around that like $40 support that we definitely hit in the past back last May. So I think that that's going to be pretty good to, a pretty good support level there. And I think it's good for shares, at least for the longer term. If you want to, get some options, I would definitely look at like Leaps or something like that. But I like them both as well. I like Peloton, and I think I might even like Zoom a little bit better. I think that Zoom is just a slightly better of a company, but in the end, I like both of them.
Yeah, I agree. All right, and then we have Sophie saying, thanks for the market update as always. What do you think about BABA for the short term and the long term? So, personally, I like BABA for the long term, but it is pretty dang risky. Of course, it's a China stock, and there's been a lot of I don't know, I guess you can say bad things happening between the US and China over like the past year or two. So it's definitely risky in that sense. At the same time, we see a lot of respected investors like Charlie Munger kind of doubling down on some of their China positions. So I definitely like it for the long term, but it's pretty risky. In terms of short term movement, they're at like a decent level, but I don't love the setup.
Yeah, I don't really love it too much either. It's a really hard one to buy right now. I cannot believe that they fell back below that 140 support over the past like couple of weeks. It's just been a really bad downtrend here for these China stocks. I was really hoping, Mike, that whenever we started to go back up a few weeks ago, that it might have been finally time to go back on the uptrend, but they just continued to go down, and I guess it's just all these relations with China lately have just been pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, I like it for the long term, but for the short term, it's just like an okay setup. So, good stuff there. And then, Tom, do you have any last minute stocks, options, or anything you're watching for tomorrow?
Man, I'm still looking at a lot of plays for tomorrow. I'm actually still looking at Enphase. They actually had a pretty good turnaround day back to the upside, but there was actually a very interesting play this morning with Twitter. We actually saw Jack Dorsey step down as the CEO of Twitter, and surprisingly, Twitter went up 10% in pre-market trading, and then as the market opened, Twitter just started bleeding off all throughout the day and actually closed down negative 2.74%. I just could not believe the movement I saw with this. Man, I'm glad we got out of those options up there at the top, but wow, that was an insane jump that we saw. And I just can't believe that the movement that they had. But in the end, their CEO stepping down as a new CEO is coming in, and we'll have to see have to see what the future holds for them.
You know it. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you are an options trader, definitely check out the first link in the description and the comments down below. We have a coupon running and the bot's been doing a pretty dang good job. If you are watching any specific stocks and you want us to cover them, definitely let us know in the comments down below, and consider joining Tom and myself live at Market Open every single day on the Stocked Up Live YouTube channel. The link for that will be in the description down below. But other than that, thanks for watching.